The Terriers of Boston University rode a power play hat trick to a 3-2 victory over Maine at Parker Rink. The Black Bears got on the board first on an unassisted tally by Edward Trailmarks at 14:32 of the opening stanza. The Terriers then countered with a pair of power play goals in a span of 1 minute and 41 seconds late in the second period as Bobo Carpenter and Joel Farabee solved Maine netminder Jeremy Swayman.
Now Chris, near point. Fabro, center point, long wrist to save. Rebound, goal, Bobo Carpenter! And the Terriers tie it on the power play.
Great look there, Bernie. I was just going to say, we talked about it earlier, how Maine is attacking the Terrier points a little bit. The adjustment made by BU was to have their forwards come out a little bit higher.
Defender down. Chris.
Bobo.
In front. Bobo on a goal. Farabee threw it in front.
The visitors would not go quietly as Tim Doherty's power play marker with 5:51 remaining evened the proceedings at 2. Then, once again, the BU power play answered as David Farrance wired home a wrister for the game winner.
Open. Maintain possession of Wise. Hopper now. Farrance, little daylight. Wrister and a goal! David Farrance goes top shelf, and the Terriers regain the lead on the power play.
The Terriers will ride a 3-game winning streak into tomorrow night's rematch with the Black Bears. Face off at 7 p.m. on Nesson Plus.
It was a slow first period, and then we decided to shoot the puck. You know, I think between periods we just talked about shooting the puck. You know, it was pretty frustrating. We were kind of reverting back. And then as the game wore on, we had 22 shots in the second period. We moved our feet a little bit better, and it was a tight game. Could have went either way, but our power play was huge.
Coach, I know after NU you mentioned that you're trying to get 15 shots a period. Is that the message after the first?
Well, yeah. It was frustrating because I think between periods I asked how many guys passed up a shot, and I think 10 guys raised their hand. So I think they got the message, and we moved our feet a little bit more in the second period, and as the game wore on, you know, we still pretty youthful in some of those decisions we made in the third period. There was some pond hockey, a spinorama to give them a 2-on-1. That could have, so those plays, hopefully in time, we'll clean up some of those plays as the game goes on.
What were you discussing of the ref after the tying goal by Maine?
Too many men on the ice. They jumped in like looked like 7 guys on the ice, and one of the guys jumped into the play. It's not reviewable if you don't have a timeout. They can review it in the last 10 minutes, but they thought they had the call right, and it is what it is.
What changed for you guys in the power play after those first 3 unsuccessful ones?
I think the pace of it picked up. I think we stopped dropping it on the breakout, and we were able to get in. We kind of popped. We almost ended up with a breakaway with Farabee. We kind of swung 4 guys, came up with a little bit more speed, and we're a little simpler getting in. We won a couple face-offs. We won a couple battles in the corner, so we got possession. They did a good job of getting possession and clearing them on us, and then stopping us up on the rush. So, and then once they were aggressive and we moved the puck really quick, and the pace of that, when Farabee scored, the pace of that power play is about as good of a pace as we've had all year. So that was really good how they moved the puck and managed that power play. And their goalie looked like he was pretty tired because we were 2 in their zone in a row, and he was kind of slow getting to the post on the one shot by Farabee there.
All 3 of your team's goals came with only a couple minutes remaining. What did you see from your team and their ability to close out periods?
It was obviously good, you know, but I didn't really think too much about it. I think overall on the year we haven't been great in the first 3 minutes and the last 3 minutes of period, so that's been a focus for the team. But the guys did a good job, you know, and they're positive on the bench, and there wasn't too much complaining even when things weren't totally going our way. So it was a good positive bench, so that was great to see.
Team's on a good stretch right now. Is it more just a matter of trying to be that much more consistent for a full 60 minutes right now?
Yeah, I think it would be ideal if we played 60 minutes. We haven't really, even at UNH last week, we played a really good first. In the second period, we kind of reverted back and played a little bit of pond hockey. And we did it through stretches tonight, even in the third period, you know, where we were just not, like we want to be on the attack, we were backing off. You know, we were going in on forechecking, and then one guy would circle back, and then we had 4 guys backing up, which we don't want to. We don't want to play a prevent defense or play passive. So that was a little bit frustrating.
What impressed you about the power play tonight?
You know, just the puck movement and kind of working off each other. You know, that's something we really were fighting with, and now that we kind of got the feel for that, it feels pretty good getting those goals, and hopefully we can keep working off that.
Dave, can you walk us through the game winner?
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed-up power play goal at the end. We won a battle off the wall, and then Pat Harper made a nice pass out to me, and I just had to find the lane through the second layer, and I saw some open net and tried to hit the net, really. That's about it.
How's it feel to get this one against them after they shut you guys out of the games last year?
You know, it's always good. It's hard to get wins in these leagues, in this league especially, but whenever you can get 2 points, it's really good for the team, the momentum, especially after the start we had, the 3 games now kind of rolling, which is really nice to have that under our belt and keep moving forward.
What can you guys take into tomorrow?
I think we have a lot of confidence right now. We're on a 3-game win streak, so we're feeling pretty good, and we just got to play hard. You know, we got to play good in the second and third period tonight. We got to play full 60 minutes. But yeah, we're feeling pretty good about our game right now.
You guys were outshot 15-8 in the first period, and it really turned around after that. What was the difference?
You know, it was actually kind of a nice moment in the locker room. Everyone knew we didn't really play the way we can, and you know, there's been times during the season where we play really well, and other times where it's not going well. So just that team figured that out on their own and really took that to heart and changed it around for the second 2 periods, and that showed.